I'm by no means an expert, but I've never actually done something like this, so we'll see how it goes. I wanted to touch on a couple things that are the most important parts of deity worship. That was Srila Prabhupada's emphasis, which is cleanliness and punctuality, which we're half an hour late, so we should all work on our punctuality. Kind of joking, but no, seriously, it's important when we're serving the Lord to be punctual. That means when we start and when we finish is at the appropriate time. Cleanliness is also important. There's like, I can try. Yeah, it's hard with the math. Just tell me if I'm being too low. Cleanliness. So when we're getting ready, our cleanliness starts when we're getting ready to dress or getting ready. I guess we'll keep it in the terms of dressing the Lord. So like we dress the Lord in the morning, so we wake up and take our bath. But before we take our bath, we should do all of our morning stuff, like we use the restroom and brush our teeth and all that stuff should be done before you shower. And then once you're out of the bathroom or whatever, and some people put tilak in the bathroom, some don't. Technically, shastrically, you should do it out of the bathroom, sitting after you do achman and everything, but not everybody does that. But once you put on your cloth, you shouldn't like touch your bed or eat anything or go back into the bathroom for any reason. If you need to do that, then you should take your clean cloth off before you go into the bathroom. And then once you arrive at the temple, you should do your achman, sip your achman, and before going on, and then offer your obeisances to your spiritual master, because we approach the deities through the spiritual master. So none of our service is accepted unless our mood is trying to serve by the instruction of the guru. So like this mantra, Shri Guru Pramananda Premananda Pramananda Rajananda Pradhananda Sevyamana. It's really chanted before you do any service. It's basically asking the spiritual master to engage us in the blissful service of the Lord. Here at Ananda Latha. So once you come onto the altar, the first thing you should do is clean your hands with the achman cup there that has what's called samanya argya in it. Samanya argya means like general water that's used for purification. And depending on the standard of the service, it is also used for like offering padya and like foot wash and mouth wash and hand wash for the deities as well, like when you're offering like bhoga and stuff. So that's the cleaning of your hands happens while you're on the altar pretty much regularly, because anytime you like do this or touch anything, you should clean your hands before you touch anything that's like related to the Lord or that you're offering to the Lord. And anytime you touch prasadam, like when we're doing arti or something, you offer one item, you don't put it on the tray, right? You put it off to the side and then you clean your hands before you touch anything else on the clean tray. Because your hand was touching prasad, you don't want to touch bhoga, or it becomes prasadi and not offerable. So this cleaning of the hand process is something that's like becomes second nature when you're on the altar. Anything you're doing, you're always washing your hands with this samanya argya water. So to touch back on timeliness, when we start our service, so for instance, we'll keep it to our temple. When we start dressing, we should start our dressing at 5:30 or as close to it as possible. And it should be like everything should be ready for the curtains opened at 7:30. So like ideally you're not like having to close the curtains after and put flowers in or something like that, which happens often. Sometimes you notice something that needs to be fixed. But it does seem that sometimes the curtains close and you have to finish a couple things because you ran out of time, but that is not an ideal situation. Ideally, you're there ready to do everything ready, and you're keeping your dressing to time. I heard one something along the lines of when we're late, like Krishna is like waiting for our service, so we shouldn't keep it right. At the temple, we're following his schedule. We're not following our schedule. At home, it's completely different. We have some there's some leeway there, and so following the Lord's schedule is important. So, yeah. So, any questions on that? There's, yeah. Well, it's like in your house, in your house you have a separate toilet space, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think good question. I've thought about that. I don't know that I have a really good answer for that. I think, like me personally, I probably, unless it was just like a shower room where you're not going in and out, like here, we have this separate shower, like completely separate. You're not doing any other things like brushing teeth or anything like that. Then, like this instance, like it's okay. It's considered a space. I think you have to see like what activities are being done in that space at home and how that feels. I don't know if I have like a praman on that. Like any manual or shastra we're going to look at it, that's not going to say this situation. You know? So we have to kind of use our intelligence a little bit. Yeah. Probably not as clear as you probably want to hear, but I don't have that situation, so I've never like I'm trying to think like at your house. I would probably not use that space as like a clean space. Maybe at home, but if I was coming here, I would keep it separate. That's me personally how I would do it. Do you have one too? Yeah. Garden, you said? It's one of the, I think one of the statement offenses that's in nectar devotion or it's not ideal. I mean, of course it happens, right? So when you say, excuse me, I'm sorry for being rude in your presence or whatever, this is like a natural popular thing. I would say like try to like it's recommended not to eat too far before going on the altar so that these things don't happen. You know, like if you need to pass an error or whatever, I just like just go out away from anybody so it's not disturbing. You know, really pass that. But ideally, once you start your instruction, like if you need to use the bathroom, it's not,
especially if you're doing like puja, just go to sharp puja and you're sitting. I would start with service of machines. We should have everything ready. I don't want to go too much off topic. We should have lots of conversation on this. Hopefully that answers your question. Can you hear me out there? Is the speaker working out there? Yeah, where your wife just answer your question. Okay, so some of the elements of dressing, I was thinking of some things to talk about, and I went over some notes that I took while I was at my academy, and kind of lined up. I don't want to take up too much time talking about it. I want to show some things. But, one of the most important things when we're addressing the Lord is to remember that He's a person. That this form is not a stone. Verse Shastra. I can't quote it, I'm paraphrasing, but when we see the Guru as an ordinary person who sees the deity of the stones of hellish mentality. So we want to cultivate a Guru as the right one. We want to try to cultivate, we want to cultivate a relationship with the deity, especially as we want to experience more there. So one of the biggest things in making turbans is pins are used. And if I heard one devotee say, I think it was pin equals pain. So if anybody ever told themselves in the finger with a pin, it kind of hurts, right? If you put yourself in the head with a pin, it's also so when you're addressing the Lord, you have to be conscious of that. Whether you're pinning a dhoti or pinning a shirt or putting turban pins in, like especially here, some temples, like in my place, they have this like hard plate, this hard helmet that goes on the Lord's head, and the hair is kind of attached to that. You use that or yeah. So that helps protect the Lord's head. We don't have that here, so you have to be careful. I'll try and demonstrate some of the ways that I avoid doing that. Being personal, there is different senses. We're talking about a person's eyes, whether you see, you touch, you smell, and all these things are dealt with in the Lord. We're dressing it's kind of more like a touch and something. You want to dress in such a way that's comfortable for the Lord and also looks nice. So there's also you have to manage quite a few things in your dressing, like time. There's toast placement and cleanliness. So we have to be clean while we're dressing, have to be clean when we're cooking, wherever we're dealing with things that are going to be served. We need to keep a level of cleanliness really high. So Prabhupada at the time used the word in the letter, summit cleanliness. If you search this term, the letters, if you call it, you should really, I was going to write it down which date it was, but so letters are really nice. I'm sure Prabhupada gives a lot of detail and instructions on cleanliness in this letter. It's like the time Jamuna was in Chapati, she gave a whole lecture about this letter and talking about how important these things were. And I had a conversation with her about cleanliness. she's very particular in the level of cleanliness that she had at the washroom. So it's extremely important when it comes to serving the Lord on the altar, in the kitchen, whichever way. So that means like lutak shouldn't be just left everywhere. Pins shouldn't be left all over. So once we are done with our service, like the pins should be put away, and lutak sometimes